Hello, I'm Julie Kraft. I'm the supervisor for Sublette County Weed and Pest. I'm here to talk to you about our cheatgrass project that we have going on the Wyoming Range and the Wind River Range. Cheatgrass is an annual invasive grass that we have here that we've been working on since 2011, really active in 2012. It's a winter annual grass that's from Eurasia that we deal with and was introduced into Sublette County many years ago. It has the ability to germinate in the fall with moisture and warm conditions, or in the spring, and that early germination gives it the ability to compete with our native vegetation, take resources earlier than our native vegetation can green up and deal with those resources. Then it typically dries out early in the spring, late June to July. It'll start turning a red color, produce seeds, and then completely dry out by mid-July. When it dries out, it causes an increase in fire frequency and can cause issues in our sagebrush rangelands. We all know that our sagebrush rangelands are critical for multiple wildlife species, also critical for our agricultural industry in Sublette County. And so we're doing everything we can to protect those sagebrush rangelands from the increased invasion of cheatgrass by treating it in those areas and protecting it. To do that, we use a helicopter and we use the best science and tools available. We just started using a new tool called Rejuver that we're seeing extended control on. Where we have treated our cheatgrass, we've seen the fires actually go around those areas, showing us that control is reducing the fine fuels and allowing the fire to subside in those areas and giving firefighters a chance to put those areas out. The reason we put so much emphasis in cheatgrass in our area in Sublette County is because a lot of really important ecological thresholds are met here. The combination of intact sage-grouse core area, antelope migration areas, the mule deer migration areas, and then a lot of things tying in with also moose and elk patrician areas and their corridor areas, along with elk feed grounds. Our board at Sublette County Weed and Pest has put a lot of focus into getting grants and using our money to put on the ground for treatments, working with private landowners, state lands, and our federal partners to do the best control that we can in those areas. And we're starting to see a lot of headway happening with new products, NEPA being completed on federal land to allow us to treat, and many generously participating landowners have really helped our project to succeed in the last couple of years. One of the major important parts of our cheatgrass program is educating the public about what we're doing and why we're doing it and how they can help. And I think one of the important things that we've learned in the last 10 years on this project is that most people really don't like cheatgrass. And so one of the things we want to make sure that we talk about the public is we want to teach them what we're doing, why we're using helicopters, why we think that's important, because we know that it's vast landscapes. We've treated large areas in the forest, on ridges like Fremont Ridge, Half Moon Mountain, things like that. And the reason we're in there is to protect that. So education is one of our top priorities to the public. We hold biennial cheatgrass workshops. I've been trying to do summer workshops out in the field to show people the results that we're getting, and so that they can interact with us, ask us any questions. And then also, if they see a spot with cheatgrass or have cheatgrass on their property, they can report that to us and ask us how to help them for management. We hope that we can continue this project into the future, putting prioritization into these areas of greatest ecological importance while using public funds and grant money to the best of our ability to treat these ecologically important areas from the invasion of cheatgrass.